If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you know the thrill of exploring the great outdoors. Whether you're hiking through dense forests, camping under the stars, or simply enjoying a day out in nature, there's always a sense of adventure. But what happens when you find yourself lost without a compass? Don't worry, because today, we're going to show you some easy hacks to find north without a compass. Knowing how to navigate without a compass is an essential skill for any outdoor enthusiast. It can be a lifesaver in situations where you need to find your way to camp or simply want to orient yourself in the wilderness. So let's dive into some cool, simple tricks that you can use to find north without a compass. First up, the shadow stick method. This is a classic technique that has been used for centuries. It's simple, effective, and requires nothing more than a stick and a bit of patience. To start, find a straight stick and stick it into the ground in a sunny open area. Make sure it's standing upright and casting a shadow. Once the stick is in place, mark the tip of its shadow with a rock or any other small object you can find. This is your first mark. Now wait about 15 minutes. During this time, the shadow will move as the sun continues its journey across the sky. After 15 minutes, mark the new position of the shadow. This is your second mark. The movement of the shadow is due to the Earth's rotation. Next, draw a line between the two marks. This line represents the east-west direction. And boom, that line points east-west. It's a simple yet effective way to determine direction. Now, with your left foot on the first mark and your right foot on the second mark, you'll be facing north. It's as easy as that. Another method to find north is by looking at the stars. This technique is especially useful if you're out at night. First, find the Big Dipper constellation in the night sky. It's one of the most recognizable constellations and looks like a large ladle or dipper. Next, trace a line through the two stars at the end of the Big Dipper's bowl. These stars are known as the pointer stars. Follow this line and it will lead you to the North Star, also known as Polaris. The North Star is always located in the northern sky and is a reliable indicator of north. The North Star is not the brightest star in the sky, it is the most important for navigation. Once you find it, you'll know which direction is north. Another trick? Look for satellite dishes. In many parts of the world, satellite dishes are aligned to point towards the equator. By observing the direction in which the dishes are pointing, you can determine the general direction of north. This method is particularly useful in urban areas where satellite dishes are common. Lastly, remember moss. Moss often grows on the shaded, damp side of trees, which is usually the north side in the northern hemisphere. While this method is not as precise as the others, it can still give you a good indication of direction when you're in a forested area. So, there you have it, folks. 4 super simple ways to find north without a compass. These techniques are easy to remember and can be incredibly useful in a pinch. Stay adventurous and keep exploring. The more you practice these methods, the more confident you'll become in your navigation skills. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Facts with AI for more awesome tips. We're here to help you make the most of your outdoor adventures. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or just starting out, these tips will ensure you're never lost for long.